I'm not a professional woodworker, all right, but I do some woodworking as a hobby. I made this table, which is cherry, solid cherry. I made this thing, which is solid oak. I know you can't see. I've worked with walnut. I did this one over here. All right. I even did epoxy with a walnut slab over here. But what I'm here to tell you is think twice. Think twice before you build anything out of teak wood. All right, so I got some plans. I purchased some that looked great to make a Adirondack chair. I was gonna make a set of 2. The guy who did it, I'll post a link in the guy whose plans they are, and they're awesome plans. I haven't really started yet. Made them out of clear cedar. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll make them out of teak. So I went to the local lumberyard and it was a freaking fortune. All right, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this once. Let me just buy enough for one chair to start off with. So I bought these pieces of teak wood. All right, the 4 of them were ridiculously expensive. All right, let's just say after I threw them through the planer, the color changed. I was looking for with all heartwood. But anyway, yeah, the light, these were all this color. But anyway, here's the story. They are killing I can't plane them down to thickness. I can take maybe like a 32nd of an inch at a time. So, you know, you get snipe on the back and the front end. So instead of cutting these down to 3-foot sections and running them through, I figured let me run all 9 feet across. And this way I'll have one piece here to cut off and one piece there. The rest of it should be nice and flat. Now, obviously I don't have a jointer for this. It's outdoor furniture. So I don't care if the sides are parallel. I don't even care if they're exactly the same thickness, although they should be if I'm running them through the planer. So I have this DeWalt planer. Now, my buy one, good one theory went to waste with this. I should have bought the newer model, whatever it is, a 6, whatever. There's a better model than this. Instead of this handle, I can't describe it. Whatever, if you're into woodworking, you'll know. But I bought this one. I can't take more than like a 32nd of an inch at a time off of this. I've stalled it a couple of times. I've overloaded it. It's a nightmare to work with so far. You know, the pieces for the chair are gonna be, I'm gonna cut these and it's gonna be like little 3-foot pieces I'll cut out, but I can't even get this down to an inch. I wanna get this down to a finished dimension of an inch, approximately. All right, if I'm running through the planer, they should be all the same. Like I said, I don't care if both are exactly parallel, but at this point I'm at, let me see, 1.07 over here. And to get that extra 0.07 is killing me. 1.07, all right, so they're close. All right, but I can't, those are 2 different pieces. It should be the same. I cannot, for the life of me, do a nice, easy job planing this. Typically on a piece of wood, I can turn it a half a turn, which is what? Half a turn, a quarter of a turn is 1/64. That's pretty much all I could take off at a time. I can't do 1/32. So you know how long it's gonna take to plane these down to an inch, doing it 1/64 of an inch at a time? I mean, not only do I run it through, but I run it through at the 1/64 of an inch, and I mean, it's screaming. And like I said, it's stalled. So that's it. Public service announcement. I'll post when I'm all done with these things, but it's rough on your machines. And then I just did a quick Google search, and I think I'm not alone. I saw somebody who killed their hand tools. So anyway, like I said, think long and hard. It probably could have cost me the same amount of money that in purchasing that wood as buying a chair already done. The wood is that expensive these days. You know, when you buy one, it's not a solid 1-inch thick piece of wood. You know, they section it so it looks good, but it's really not. Watch, case in point. I got this teak table, all right? This needs to be refinished, but anyway, these pieces, these slats, are like 3/8 of an inch thick. It looks good, but you gotta frame 3 pieces of whatever this is, 3/4, rounded over, holding very thin, you know, thin pieces that are made to resemble solid wood. So that's it. That's what these. I can't even lift one piece of that stuff out. I can lift it, but each piece of that's got to be 50 or 60 pounds. So to move it through the machine is not that easy. But anyway, that's the story. I just thought I'd take 6 minutes of talking and just tell you in case anybody's thinking about making something. Unless you have commercial machines or you got a lumber yard that will plane it down to thickness for you.